Mesdames, Messieurs, bonjour. My name is Alistair Hay. For those of you who were here yesterday, it is my pleasure to chair this session with my colleague Mohammed Ben because we want recommendations. My colleague Jamal will translate into French. And what I would like people to do is to be brief, short, with questions and suggestions and answers. Jamal.
Alors, Monsieur Alistair, il a présenté sa personne et vous demande gentiment d'être bref dans vos questions et réponses, s'il vous plaît.
The way I would like this session to work is that I have asked Maureen Ellis, who spoke yesterday, and Tatiana, forgive me, let me try your name, Tatiana Novostoliova. They will do a brief talk for 5 minutes each to set the scene. And then I have a number of headings which I will read out as sort of for ideas. For suggestions from people, and then I will invite suggestions from you all.
Monsieur Alistair va donner 5 minutes à certains participants pour donner leur avis et va à la fin résumer ses idées à la fin de la discussion.
Merci. Maureen, would you like to start? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I and other individuals who may be interested in this subject are taken into consideration. Because any association, whether it be a national association or a regional association, the reason why we're here is to serve the needs of those people working in our laboratories, of our governments who have responsibilities for managing these issues. So the association needs to be inclusive and to reach out and to connect with all of the different types of members that might be included in any association. And this kind of partnership takes time to build. It's not something that we can create tomorrow or next week or next month. You need to go back to your countries and find these people, find these champions who will work with you to establish your national and regional associations and explore what your common interests are in terms of the objectives of the association. I think it's critical also to develop a core working group. We have individuals from various countries here, maybe 1 or 2 people from each country. I would highly recommend that you go back home and expand that core working group with different ministries, with different institutes. Find 1, 2, 3 people who want to work together to further the development of not only the national group, but in coordination with the others. And I think within your core group, it's also very important to have a champion. Is there somebody in your country or somebody within your ministries that everybody respects, that everybody listens to? And if you can have this individual be your spokesperson, they can bring more people together with them. And remember what I said at the beginning, when we design things, we say that form follows function. And what we mean is you need to understand what your goals and objectives and your strategy is. What is it that you want to do before you decide how the organization can be organized? Will you have a president, a vice president? All of those issues have to come after first thing your working group needs to do is to decide what it is that you're going to be doing. What are your strategic objectives? Why do you want to exist? What difference can you make by establishing this association? Another thing that sometimes happens is the association becomes the idea of the person who established it. And we call this founder syndrome, where the individuals, it's their ideas that are running the association. And we want to try and avoid that. It should be everybody's ideas in terms of developing the goals and the objectives. Again, identify some short-term goals. They may be training, such as what Tatiana is going to talk about, raising awareness, creating your network, maybe having a website to disseminate information and reaching out. And then your longer-term goals is your national strategic plan, legislation, guidelines, standards, inspecting laboratories. All of that is something you're trying to move forward to. So I think everybody in the association needs to have a shared understanding of the mission and the short-term and the long-term goals. And remember that there are characteristics of good governance of these types of NGOs. They are consensus-oriented. They're participatory, meaning everybody can participate. Responsive, effective to the needs of the membership. It's about the people in your institutions and organizations and what you collectively want to try and achieve. And things will change over time as you move through the months and through the years. Your strategy, your goals, and your objectives will change. As you achieve certain elements, you'll move forward and you may even change direction. But I think the last word I'll say is remember to be inclusive. There are many different types of NGOs. There are other associations for microbiology, other life safety associations in the region. Reach out to them and work together, and I think that's how we'll be most successful.
All right, thank you. Would you like to paraphrase any of that, Mr. Jamal? Or can I just ask with the audience, did most people follow what Maureen was saying?
Est-ce que vous avez saisi ce que Maureen a dit, ou bien on peut récapituler, pas tout, mais je résume en deux phrases. Mais les plus importants éléments de son intervention, c'est que les gens ici, les participants de différents pays, lorsqu'ils retournent à leurs respectifs pays, de trouver des personnes clés au niveau du gouvernement, des différents ministères, et les engager, rapporter les recommandations de cette conférence. Et le plus important, c'est de trouver quelqu'un que les gens respectent et à qui ils écoutent pour le faire, ce qu'on appelle spokesman ou spokeswoman, porte-parole de vos recommandations pour les transmettre aux gens. Puis, il y a ce qu'on appelle définir les objectifs à court terme et à long terme. Les objectifs à court terme, c'est de sensibiliser les gens à travers des ateliers, des interventions, avoir un site électronique avec toutes les informations de cette campagne de sensibilisation. Et puis, pour les longs termes, il s'agit de législation, définir les lois et tout ça qui va prendre part dans le futur. Ouais. Last point. Et finalement, le point le plus important, c'est d'être inclusif avec les autres associations. Essayer atteindre ou d'être en contact avec les autres associations qui ont un poids dans le domaine, à savoir les associations médicales, scientifiques, éthiques et tout ça, pour travailler avec eux et élargir le cercle d'activités pour promouvoir la campagne de sensibilisation sur la biosafety et la biosécurité. Monsieur Karim.
Merci Marek pour ces recommandations, dont une partie est inspirée des activités de la LBS qui sont déjà mises en œuvre. Le site est là pour montrer qu'il y a des campagnes de caravane qui ont été faites, il y a des ateliers, il y a une organisation, il y a une gouvernance, il y a une ouverture donc, pour la coopération, il y a beaucoup d'acquis et ça nous rassure donc, pour ces remarques. Et je la remercie au fin de compte de porter ça juste. Donc on est dans l'application de ces choses-là. La bonne idée, c'est de trouver un porte-parole, sensibiliser et faire adhérer les décideurs. Vous avez eu l'exemple à travers cette conférence internationale. Moi, je dirais mieux, en fin de compte, au plus haut niveau, le ministère de l'enseignement supérieur a exprimé dans son allocution, monsieur le secrétaire général nous a dit « Nous attendons vos recommandations ». L'Académie Hassan II, qui est directement liée au palais et qui finance toute activité de recherche et la pilote, c'est une grande instance, nous a dit « On attend vos recommandations pour vous accompagner ». L'université Mohamed V exprimée par son président nous a dit « Nous attendons vos recommandations ». La faculté, nous ne parlons pas, et nos étudiants demandent l'application et les recommandations de l'association. Donc, nous avons un engagement et nous sommes conscients de ça. Nous avons même ces recommandations, nous avons promis à la presse de les afficher au niveau national. Par manque de porte-parole, notre porte-parole, c'est la presse nationale crédible qui va apporter nos recommandations et qui va, comment dire, on s'affiche pour un suivi et pour l'application de ce qu'on est en train de faire. Voilà, bon. Si vous voulez m'arrêter, je m'arrête.
I'm extremely happy to see that AMBS is taking the lead in whatever Maureen said. I can see the example here. The website is active. They get all the information. That's a great example that you guys, les pays de Maghreb et les autres pays de la région, peuvent suivre pour implémenter ces goals, ces objectifs de championnat, de culture. Vraiment, l'AMBS, comme vous l'avez dit, l'AMBS is already engaged with the government and they have the support of the Minister of Higher Education, the President and Dean of the University of Mohammed V, the Royal Academy of the Kingdom of Morocco, all these higher VIPs. It's a good, I think the incitement to promote your activities in the region that our friend from Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, and Mauritania can follow and set the example in the following countries. Please.
Sorry, Maureen, can I just let Tatiana speak for a little bit on education, and then if we can structure the discussion to talk a little bit about education and awareness raising, and then move back to discuss organizational issues around the societal involvement and what the associations can do. So Tatiana now, and then to discuss educational awareness as one part of what we will do. And can I ask people to be brief, short?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Dear ladies and gentlemen, just very briefly, I would like to make a couple of remarks on education and awareness raising, since the University of Bradford, together with our partners from around the world, has been engaged in raising awareness on biosecurity issues and education for almost 4 years now. And the importance of education and awareness raising on biosecurity, biosafety, and dual-use issues is crucial for fostering culture of responsibility among the life science communities. And this is an issue that has been recognized at international level, not least among the states parties to the Biological Weapons Convention, who back in December agreed to have as a standing agenda item education and awareness raising, trying to engage the life science communities and raise awareness about how to improve biosafety and biosecurity standards and how to synchronize policies among different states. So it is of crucial importance that education and awareness rate, that educational courses and modules on biosecurity and dual use become embedded in the university curricula for all life science students as soon as possible. And it is from our work already here in Morocco, we have noticed that progress has been made on pushing for including courses on biosecurity, and that's something that all states in the region need to cooperate with the IMBS and try to follow this example. And I would also urge other states from the Caribbean region to follow the example of conducting a national survey, the one that has been conducted here with the support of the ronde1 network and IMBS, to identify to what extent issues of dual use and biosecurity and biosafety feature in the university curricula in their countries, and to what extent science students at both at undergraduate and graduate and doctoral level are aware, and to what extent they are educated about those issues. And it is also very important to develop national curricula that is synchronized, because ad hoc courses and training, while they may have some effect, won't be as effective as if you have a national curriculum plan that is implemented across the different universities. And it is very important that education awareness raising in biosecurity is formalized. That's it, that there are competency standards, and that it becomes part of the education, that it's obligatory for students to take such courses and to be aware of all those issues. And we in Bradford have been working on a number of different projects, including national series and developing educational resources. And we are also looking forward to collaborating with some of our alumni, not least here in Morocco, because we do have people who have already been in our course. And
L'Université de Bradford sur les activités d'éducation et de sensibilisation. La concept, premièrement par l'importance d'engager les communautés scientifiques dans ces activités-là, développer des cours et des modules sur la biosécurité et la biosafety, et doit être envisagé comme une partie du programme d'éducation au niveau de l'université. Et le Maroc il a donné l'exemple dans ce domaine-là. Et il a incité d'autres participants à coopérer avec les MBS et suivre leur exemple. Il a aussi insisté sur d'avoir ce qu'on appelle des surveys nationales qui doivent distribuer et identifier, pour identifier les issues des problèmes les problèmes de biosécurité dans leur curriculum d'éducation entre les étudiants à différents niveaux, le bachelor, le master, le doctorat, le niveau de doctorat. Il a souligné aussi l'importance d'avoir un curriculum standardisé à l'échelle nationale et à travers les différentes universités. Il est important aussi d'avoir des standards de compétences qui doivent être part de l'éducation, de programme d'éducation, et finalement développer des ressources d'éducation qui permettent l'instauration d'éducation, de programmes d'éducation, de biosécurité, de biosécurité à travers les universités, et il sera ravi d'apporter son aide et son assistance à vous pour implémenter ces programmes d'éducation et de sensibilisation.
I'm very happy actually to follow up to Tatjana's comment and suggestion on this survey work. Because in my opinion, and based on the experience that we have, if you want to pursue the objective of promoting education in a country or in a region on this issue, on whatever issue actually, the first thing to do is know what is already existing and what is the situation. And in doing this, I think that the role that an association of biosafety can have is very, very important, because it has the possibility of arriving in a capillary way to the scientific